What is up, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix the curb rash on your wheels for just under $15. This is going to be a simple fix where I keep the rim and the tire on the vehicle. Look, I magically came home to discover after my wife took out the car, she said, Casper, the friendly ghost, came, took the car, and obviously this damage happened. So, you know, this is going to happen from time to time. So in this video, I want to show you how you can quickly fix this, right? When this happens, you want to do a quick job, but that's still going to give you professional results. So in this video, I'll give you all of the products that I use. I'll link them down in the description box down below, but you're going to see the results of this video. It's going to be incredible what's going to be done with just under a $15 investment and just a little bit of your time. So let's get into it and fix this rim. The first thing you're going to do is clean the area. Okay, so I have 3 different areas where it's been scuffed. Here on this spoke, here on this spoke, here on this spoke. So I have some alcohol, I have a microfiber towel, and I'm just gonna really clean up this area, okay? I just wanna clean it up, make sure that there's no residue on the areas that we're gonna go ahead and address. With this isopropyl alcohol, you can get this anywhere from a store, whatever it is. And all we're doing is just really cleaning the area. And I would also clean the surrounding areas as well. So spray it down with the alcohol, make sure you get it nice and clean. And that's going to really make an impact on how the repair is. Again, the biggest part about the repair job being successful is the prep. So do the prep, get it nice and clean, because we want to do a really good job to make this look like it's brand new. Okay, so the next step of this is we're going to want to sand these areas down and really remove any of the divots, any of the impressions that it's left inside of the wheel. We want to go ahead and sand it down. So I'm going to start with 200, then 400, then 600 grit, okay? And we want to go ahead and get the area, just use your hand, okay? And you're just going to sand the area down. Again, all you're trying to do here is flatten the surface. So flatten where the damage was and get rid of any of the grooves. And again, take your time. You want to go do this. You want to get around the area as well. So we're just going to sand it down, okay? Feel it with your finger. That feels good. It's gone ahead and taken out the big chunks and divots. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna move on to the next 2. Then we're gonna go to the 400 grit. Okay, and this is essentially gonna help remove some of those sanding marks that you put in with the 200 grit. And again, the entire purpose of this, by the way, is not to really remove too much of the divot, because you would have already done that with the 200 grit. This is just to remove the sanding marks that the 200 grit left to make sure that the finish is gonna be nice and smooth. Now, finally, the 600 grit. So this is the final step to get rid of all the imperfections from the damage. All right, so it's been sanded, it's nice and smooth now. So what we're gonna do is clean the area again. So isopropyl alcohol, and we really wanna clean this area up, right? We don't want any of that sand marking, any of the material that came off to get in the way of bonding with the paint. So be liberal here again, take your time, and this is going to allow the best finish possible for the repair. All right, so now what we're going to do is some prep. We want to cover anything where there's going to be potential overspray. So in my case here, some of the damage here is by this valve stem. So I'm going to go ahead and tape this up. I just want to make sure no paint gets on this. And again, the important part here is good prep work. So just prep everything as best as you can. And now what we're gonna wanna do is also cover the tire. We don't want any paint obviously on the tire, so let's go ahead and cover that. All right, so neat little trick. Take some playing cards, and this is how we're gonna actually protect the tire from getting overspray. So we're just gonna put some playing cards in like this, squeeze them in, and we're gonna protect the overspray just like that. All right, so you can see the playing cards all around. This is gonna help, again, protect the area from the overspray. And then if you have any rag, you can also protect your caliper. So I'm gonna stick a little rag in here just to protect that. Then we're gonna start spraying down. So this is the Rust-Oleum paint that I have. This is a paint and primer combination, and this is for my matte black. Look, if you have shiny rims, you're gonna have to get a clear coat, or make sure you get a paint with a clear. But in this case, I don't need that. This primer and matte black is gonna be sufficient. And so what we want to do is apply the paint very sparingly in 2 different coats. So the first coat's going to be very light. We're just going to lightly spray in overlapping motions across this area, and then we're going to wait, let it dry, and then we're going to come back to it again. All right, so here we go. So you can see that first coat we just want to now let it dry. We do not want any dripping. So even in that first coat, we just want to make sure, look, that's it, it's good. Just let it dry. We don't want any dripping at all. And we're just gonna wait about like 2 minutes. We're gonna just wait about 2 minutes to put on another layer, but that's what we wanna do. A consistent spray like that, overlapping, and very light touch again. You do not wanna overdo it. If you overdo it, that's when you're gonna mess up. Light coats is the key. All right, so it's been a couple minutes and we're gonna go ahead with another light coat. Again, so here we go. I'm gonna shake the bottle, shake the can. Here we go with another light coat. Okay, that looks really good. So now you can see that was a light coat, but it was slightly thicker. I put it on a little bit thicker, which is totally fine. And now we're gonna let this rest. And if there's any area that you notice that actually needs to be adjusted any further, you can go ahead and do that. And I just wanna make sure I got full coverage of the damaged areas. And it looks like I did. And now we're just gonna go ahead and let it dry for a couple minutes. All right, it's still not dried yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and take out the cards very carefully. And just look at that repair job. It's not even fully dried yet, but look at how amazing that's turned out. Doing this at home in under a couple minutes. There you have it. Look at this repair. Just an incredible job already. I'm going to take this out once this is all fully dry. I don't want to mess around with anything, but I'm really happy with these results. Again, $15 to go ahead and do this. And look, to be honest with you, yeah, could I have gone to a shop and had it done exactly perfectly to do the repair for $200? Absolutely, I could have done that. But look, I don't know when Casper the Friendly Ghost is going to come back and just bang up these rims again, especially because these are winter wheels. I don't really necessarily care about them that much, but obviously I cared enough about it because I did this repair to show you guys how to do it, because it bugs me mentally knowing that the damage was there. But look at this. This is so much better. You can do this at home. It was really simple and easy, and I highly advise you, if this has happened to you, I promise you, you can go ahead and do this. Fix your wheels. It's not going to be 100% perfect, but by golly, I think this is like 98% great, and that's good enough for me. Honestly, guys, I'm really happy with these results. Again, 15 minutes probably took, not even, and that was 15 minutes with me recording this video and doing all this kind of setup. You can do this in under 10 minutes at your home. It'll cost you 15 bucks. You should definitely do this. If this is not your garage queen, you know, this is your daily driver, you know it's probably gonna happen again. Honestly, this was just so simple and easy. You can go ahead and do this yourself. Save yourself 200 bucks, because look, it's probably gonna happen again, and you wanna make sure that you get it fixed, do it right, but this is just a great way to do it. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment box down below. Also, make sure you subscribe. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Also, follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Post about everything cars, DIY, maintenance, what's happening in the auto industry. So make sure you follow along. But I really hope this video helped you guys out to keep your cars looking pristine, to keep your hairs going from gray, because I know it bugged me seeing that every day. I just wanted to get it fixed. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.